Welcome to Tesla Global, the home of the latest Tesla news. Today we take a look at Tesla get a penalty, also how Giga Berlin will be open at full capacity in a few days, and Tesla Model Y in China gets 12 volts lithium-ion battery like the Model S Plaid. Finally, CEO Mary Barra pledges to not give up GM's leadership position in the EV space. Let's get into the video. Elon Musk is now worth $230 billion, as much as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett combined. Elon Musk has entered rarefied air in the world billionaire rankings. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO is not only currently the richest person in the world, but is now worth as much as fellow billionaires Bill Gates and Warren Buffett combined. The 50-year-old's net worth is $230 billion as of Friday morning, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Gates sits in fourth place with $130 billion and Buffett is number 10 with $102 billion. Both Gates and Buffett previously held the mantle of world's richest person. Musk first passed Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos to become the world's richest man in January with a net worth of $185 billion. Bezos had held the title since 2017. Musk has added more than $60 billion to his fortune this year thanks to the strong performance of Tesla stock as well as a recent share sale at SpaceX which valued the company at $100 billion. The SpaceX deal added $11 billion to Musk's net worth, according to Bloomberg. Bezos, who was recently the recipient of Musk's trolling when the Tesla executive tweeted a silver medal emoji at him, is still the second wealthiest person on Earth with a $191 billion net worth. Of course, Gates and Buffett would be significantly closer to Musk in the wealth rankings were it not for the duo's philanthropic giving. Both have given away tens of billions of dollars to charitable causes over the years, while Musk has been criticized for not giving away more of his massive fortune. Musk has previously said he prefers to remain anonymous when giving away money, and earlier this year asked Twitter users for critical feedback on ways he can donate. This year, Musk also pledged to give away $150 million, including a $100 million prize in a carbon removal contest, a figure that Recode estimates as larger than all his previous charitable giving. Tesla got a penalty when it paid back its $465 million DOE loan 9 years early. Tesla paid its $465 million loan from the U.S. Department of Energy 9 years early, and by doing so, the company had to pay an early repayment penalty. This was mentioned recently by CEO Elon Musk in a comment on Twitter. Musk's remark came as a response to news from Germany, which noted that Tesla would no longer be using government subsidies to construct its 4,680 battery production and recycling facility at Gigafactory Berlin. This was quite a surprise to many since the company was poised to receive subsidies worth about $1.2 billion for its upcoming battery plant. According to Musk, Tesla's decision in Germany was partly due to lessons that the company learned in the United States. The CEO noted that the loan's onerous terms ultimately ended up exceeding the value of the money that Tesla received. Thus, the company decided to pay its $465 million loan early, even if it had to pay an early repayment penalty. This was quite a surprise for many, as Tesla ended up being negatively incentivized not because it didn't pay off its loan, but because it paid off its loan early. In comparison, the United States government ended up losing $11.2 billion in its bailout of General Motors, a company that, at least according to US President Joe Biden, is leading the electric vehicle revolution. Tesla's $465 million DOE loan remains a key point of criticism among the company's critics, many of whom continue to insist that the EV maker only exists due to a steady influx of government subsidies. It should be noted, however, that Tesla's most successful quarters, especially as of late, were accomplished with very little subsidies, at least in the United States. Tesla's electric vehicles don't even stand to gain the full EV incentives from the Biden administration due to the company's non-union workforce, but its vehicles like the Model Y are still on track to be one of the most successful electric vehicles in the market today. The same is true for the rest of Tesla's upcoming vehicles, such as the Cybertruck and the Semi, both of which would likely disrupt the utility market. Tesla Giga Berlin's full approval to be granted in a few days. Tesla Giga Berlin could start Model Y production by the end of December, according to German media outlet Automobilwoche. Brandenburg's Office of the Environment could also grant Tesla's long-awaited full approval for Giga Berlin in a few days, the report stated. Brandenburg's Office of the Environment finished online meetings about Giga Berlin's full approval last week. About 800 objections from environmental associations were discussed during the meetings. After the process, Brandenburg's economics minister Jörg Steinbach, SPD, stated that he was confident that Giga Berlin would produce its first Model Y by the end of 2021. Tesla Giga Berlin will start with Model Y production. Based on the German magazine's report, the factory already completed 5 Model Y units, but not on its production line. A few Model Y vehicles were spotted at Giga Berlin last week, with the vehicles making rounds around the facility's test track. A close look at one Model Y parked at the Gigafactory's grounds revealed that it was a dual-motor variant, suggesting that Tesla may be planning on starting its production with dual-motor variants of the all-electric crossover. Tesla aims to produce as many as 30,000 vehicles at Giga Berlin by the first half of 2022, as noted in a Bloomberg report. The company expects to start serial production at the Gigafactory near Berlin with 1,000 cars per week and gradually increase. As of this writing, the Model Y long range costs €57,970, $65,622.04, before incentives in Germany, with an estimated delivery date of February 2022. Meanwhile, the Model Y Performance's price is €64,970, $73,546.04, before incentives, with an estimated delivery in early 2022. The top-tier Model Y comes with a performance package that includes 21-inch Uber-turbine wheels with an estimated range of 480 kilometers, performance brakes, a lowered chassis, and light metal pedals. Tesla Germany's free default color remains to be white. The solid black, midnight silver metallic, and deep blue metallic paint options cost an additional €1,200, $1,358.40, while the red multi-coat paint costs an additional €2,200, $2,490.40. Tesla Giga Berlin has an advanced paint shop that Elon Musk has talked about in the past. Once local production starts, Tesla Giga Berlin could offer new colors, such as the highly anticipated and rumored deep crimson multicoat, abyss blue multicoat, and mercury silver metallic. The Model Y on Tesla Germany's website are from Giga Shanghai for now, at least based on the company's online configurator. Tesla will probably update Tesla Germany's configurator once Giga Berlin begins its operations. Tesla Model Y in China gets 12 volts lithium-ion battery like the Model S Plaid. Tesla Giga Shanghai recently kicked off made-in-China Model E Performance deliveries. New Model E Performance owners in China shared a few tidbits about their vehicles, including its 12 volts battery upgrade. A few Tesla China owners went under the Model E Performance vehicle's hood and discovered that it was using a new 12-volt lithium-ion battery. When Model E Performance deliveries first started, a few owners noticed the upgrade, commenting that Tesla switched from a 12 volts lead-acid battery to a 16 volts lithium-ion battery. A more recent look under the hood by Shoutout revealed that the Model E Performance is equipped with a 12 volts lithium-ion battery, similar to Tesla's Model S Plaid. In June, a few sleuths discovered that Tesla decided to equip the Plaid with a 12 volts lithium battery instead of a conventional lead-acid battery, which has become a standard in the auto industry. The Model Y Performance's 12 volts lithium battery has a few advantages, including its weight and size. One of the most significant advantages of a 12-volt lithium battery is its increased lifespan. Lead-acid batteries cost less upfront but have significantly shorter lifespans. They also require regular maintenance to run properly. 12 volts lithium batteries can cost more than lead-acid batteries but don't need to be changed as often. Besides a 12 volts lithium battery, the Model E Performance also received a new AMD Ryzen graphics chip. A few Model E Performance owners in China recently showed off the smooth transitions in their AMD-powered infotainment systems, which are also similar to the ones used in the Model S Plaid. CEO Mary Barra pledges to not give up GM's leadership position in the EV space. It appears that the idea of General Motors CEO Mary Barra being a leading force in the automotive sector's transition into electric vehicles is well embraced by the executive herself. During a conversation with CNBC's Andrew Sorkin at the New York Times Dealbook Online Summit, Barra declared that GM is the leader in the United States electric vehicle sector, even as she practically acknowledged that Tesla holds over 60% of the country's EV market today. The CNBC anchor's questions to the GM CEO were surprisingly tough. Over the course of their conversation, Sorkin asked Barra about GM's market cap as compared to Tesla, self-driving cars, U.S. President Biden's Tesla snub during the White House EV Summit, the upcoming revisions to the country's EV incentives, and the idea of Tesla workers potentially earning more in a non-union workplace. More importantly, the CNBC host asked the CEO if GM could catch up to Tesla since the veteran automaker currently holds just about 9 to 10% of the EV market, while the Silicon Valley-based carmaker holds 63%. Right now, GM, in terms of the electric vehicle market, you have about 9 to 10% of the market. Tesla has about 63% of the market. 5 years from now, if you succeed, but everybody else has their own success in this space, what does that pie chart look like? Sorkin asked. Quite surprisingly, Barra responded by stating that GM is the leader in the United States electric vehicle sector today. The CEO also noted that GM is currently number 2 in China's EV market. Overall, Barra stated that she remains optimistic about GM's future in the electric vehicle sector, and she has no intention of conceding General Motors' leadership position to anyone. Well, we have said, just like we're the leader today, if you set aside with the distortion that's happening with the semi-shortage, we have been the leader in the United States. We've been number 2 in China for many years. I think, when you get to wanting to get 50% all EVs, you have to win customers that only drive one vehicle. They only own one vehicle. They depend on that vehicle every day. General Motors has brands that they trust. We have the highest loyalty rating. We have manufacturing plants that are ready to go, and so, when I look at our ability to scale, to serve customers, I think we're incredibly well positioned. And we're not going to cede our leadership position to anyone, Barra said. While the GM CEO's statements may raise some eyebrows considering its apparent disregard for the fact that 63% is larger than 9 to 10%, the narrative of GM being a leader in the electrification of the auto sector has been echoed by the Biden administration itself. During his visit to General Motors Factory Zero in Detroit, U.S. President Joe Biden patted the executive on the back, stating that the CEO changed the story and that she electrified the entire automotive industry. In the auto industry, Detroit is leading the world in electric vehicles. You know how critical it is? Mary, I remember talking to you way back in January about the need for America to lead in electric vehicles. I can remember your dramatic announcement that by 2035, GM would be 100% electric. You changed the whole story, Mary. You did, Mary. You electrified the entire automotive industry. I'm serious. You led, and it matters, Biden said.